How did you team up with your MIL to shut down you husband's ex for trying to ruin you marriage? My husband and I have been married for 10 years, together for 11. When we met, we were both single, no one waiting in the wings, and we've always respected how innocent our love was. I was a single mother for 10 years before we met and told him I was just looking for a companion, not a father for my daughter, but those two also fell in love, and my now 20-year-old calls him dad. 6 months into our relationship, we got pregnant, and although we weren't planning on it, the three of us were excited to welcome a new baby into our lives. Unfortunately, we miscarried. It was hard on my daughter, husband, and mother-in-love, but we chose to move on and try again if we ever chose to. A week after we had the surgery for the DNC, an ex-girlfriend of his took to Facebook to say that the name we chose for our unborn baby was the same name she and my husband chose for theirs. This left me speechless, as I wasn't even aware this girl existed, and the name we chose was one I chose in middle school after hearing a cool surfer name. My husband said, "My mother has a best friend, let's call her Mary, and Mary has a daughter, we'll call her Lisa." My mom thought it would be good for us to date, and I didn't want to, but one day she showed up to the house and I took her out a couple of times, but she was dramatic, caused drama in front of our house, and we had to call the cops on her. I swear it wasn't serious, and she only knows about the name because my mom told Mary. Lisa and I were not serious and never talked about kids. I was hurt, but I let it go. 9 years later, we are married, we have our rainbow baby, and named her the name we originally chose based off my middle school pick, LOL. My mother-in-law and I are amazing. No issues aside from how much she spoils our girls. My husband pulls me into our bedroom one day and says, "I have to talk to you. I hope you don't get too upset. I am livid enough for the both of us." We've never had major issues in our marriage, so this had to be serious for him to say it away from the girls. He starts telling me that Lisa invited his mom to lunch. Keep in mind this is 9 years later, and begins to tell my MIL that my husband was the one that got away, and she knows he and her are supposed to be together. How is she not embarrassed? To be fair, my husband is super hot. He used to be a dancer in the boy band era. He got into amazing shape during our marriage and has abs, a bubble butt, arms that make you sweat just looking at them. So I assume she noticed his new body online and thought it was time to make her move again. She mentioned to my MIL that she would be the best stepmother to my youngest daughter and loves that he still chose the name she chose. LOL, the delusion. She was asking my mother-in-law's permission to reach out and try to make things work with him. My husband said my MIL did everything to not laugh in her face and simply told her, "Oh Lisa, you need to move on. You two had only a short time together, and it was forced onto him to date you. He is very happy with my daughter-in-love and 2 daughters. You need to stay away from him." Did I mention how much I adore my mother-in-love? By the end of hearing this, I was silent and then died of laughter. I write romance novels and could not believe what a gem of a storyline fell into my lap with this one. Cut to months after this delusional lunch date, we see Lisa and Mary at the country club my MIL goes to. Lisa got to see not only my husband's hot body but mine. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I was a pro model on the cover of teen magazines and several TV networks for 20 years, so I'm sure she enjoyed the view. Our girls were playing and enjoying life with us while she sat on her pool chair and watched. I eventually found out that my MIL told Mary we would be there that day. It was so Lisa could see how happy we were together and how much she didn't have a chance.